奉旨效燕。
奉旨效燕。奉旨效燕。
I want you to take this letter to Lord Palmerston.
What am I now, your errand boy?
In person. Please. Tell him what's going on here. Tell him the Chinese have just burnt £8 million worth of British government stock.
British government stock? That opium was ours.
You all have copies of my guarantee. Well then, the opium they've just burnt is now officially the property of Her Majesty's government.
Do you...
Mr. Denton of the East India Company has brought us news of the deteriorating situation in Guangzhou. Lives and properties of British citizens being threatened. British commercial chambers have formed themselves into a powerful lobby to exert pressure from all directions upon the government for military interference.
Merchants are interested only in money. Far more important than that, the Chinese do not treat us with equality and fairness. We shall not let them insult the dignity and the honor of Her Majesty the Queen.
He hasn't mentioned the subject of opium.
Yes, the government is not involved in the opium trade. That is a free trade conducted by private business.
Gentlemen, I take pride in informing you that some wise men have been engaged for some time in preparing maps of China, ever since Macourtney's visit there. Here, on the table, we have a map which shows all the rivers, all the harbors, all the fortifications. A map much more accurate than anything they have in their imperial palace. As for the Chinese Marine Force, it's a fleet of fishing boats, if anything.
A priest convinced us yesterday that one British warship could sink 10 Chinese warships.
Do you believe what he says?
No, I do not. I believe one British warship could destroy the whole Chinese Marine Force.
So, what have you brought me, my dear friends? Budget, deficit, or war in India?
Your Majesty, I'm inviting you to cut the ribbon for a new railway.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'll do it.
By the way, there is something important that Palmerston has to report to you.
In China, Your Majesty, Lin Zhezu has destroyed £8 million worth of our goods and is driving all the British residents out of Guangzhou.
Well, what shall we do then?
We're looking forward to your instructions.
But I hear you're already assembling marine forces.
This is a sample of a new stamp to be released shortly. What do you think?
She looks prettier, doesn't she?
Your Majesty, the world is never short of beautiful women. But there is only one British Queen.
Thank you for your honesty, Melbourne.
The stamp will be distributed to every country in the British Empire. My dear, where there is sunshine, there is your image.
And in China, too?
Your Majesty, the Cabinet is looking forward to your support for the motion to send the army to China and for parliamentary support for military appropriations.
If I were in Lin Zexu's position, I would also burn all the opium. But now it's not the opium issue, nor the issue of the lives and properties of a few merchants. If all nations follow China's example and reject free trade, the British Empire will no longer exist within a year. This is the reason for us to use force. We must teach them a lesson on free trade. Gentlemen, Britain has the responsibility to open up this last and largest territory in the East. I hope you won't tell me one day that this has been done by other countries. The fact is, whoever gets hold of China will have the entire East. The 19th century.